Good afternoon, friends. Buenas tardes, mis amigos. Thanks for joining me, Miss Barbara, on our bilingual read aloud series. And this is a special series called the Nocturnals, The Peculiar Possum, written by Tracy Hecht and illustrated by Josie Yee. And we have the permission of Fabled Films Press to read this book. Wow, the Nocturnals. What does that mean? Well, that's right. It has to do with these animals. And what does it mean to be a nocturnal animal? That's right. They're up at night. They sleep during the day and they are up at night. Estos animales son nocturnos. Duermen por el día y están despiertos por la noche. Vamos a empezar. ¿Listos? Let's get started. The peculiar possum. What's so peculiar about a possum? Let's find out. Chapter 1. The stars were twinkling. The moon was bright. But a fox, a pangolin, and a sugar glider were wide awake. They were nocturnal, and it was time for their breakfast. Pah! Bismarck exclaimed. Oh, I think I have Bismarck right here. Remember, he's the sugar glider. Where are all my pomelos? Ooh, that is a very interesting fruit. This tree is usually filled with them, but tonight I can only find one. Bismarck folded his sugar glider flaps. Bismarck tapped his tiny foot. Bismarck scratched the bald spot on his head. Suddenly a strange noise filled the night. Cluck, cluck, clatter, chit, chit, chatter. Oh goodness, Tobin said. And Tobin, who is Tobin? The pangolin. Tobin scrunched his scaly shoulders. Tobin clasped his pangolin claws. What was that? Tobin asked. The fox took a step forward. The fox's name was Dawn. Hello, Dawn said to the darkness. Is someone there? Cluck, cluck, clatter. Chit, chit, chatter. The strange noise sounded again. Chapter 2, where is it coming from? Great gliders, Bismarck gasped. First, I cannot find my pomelos. Then there's a strange chit and chatter. I know what it is. We have a prowler in our presence. A prowler? What does that mean? Oh, goodness, Tobin whispered. A prowler? Yes, Bismarck, a prowler of my pomelos. A thief. Dun, dun, dun. Suddenly the wind blew. Shadows lifted. A strange smell filled the air. Tobin's eyes grew wide. This is an odd odor, Tobin said. I don't know that scent. Maybe we do have a prowler. Dawn raised her head. She sniffed the air with her snout. The smell is coming from up there. Dawn pointed to the branches of the pomelo tree. Whoosh, whoosh. Above them, the branches parted. Out popped two shiny brown eyes and a paw holding a pomelo. Who could it be? Can you guess? Chapter 3. Popping peepers, Bismarck bellowed. There is the prowler, and it has one of my precious pomelos. Whish! The peepers vanished. The paw and the palmetto disappeared too. The branches rustled to the right, shh, and the branches on the left rustled, shh. And then out rolled a palmetto. It plonked right down onto the ground. Bonk. Oh no. Oh my, Tobin said. I think the prowler has returned the palmetto. Cluck, cluck, clatter, chit, chit, chatter. Now you. Cluck, clatter, chit, chit, chatter. Good job. The branches parted again. This time the prowler appeared. Who could it be? The prowler blinked her big peepers. The prowler wiggled her pointy ears. Oh, the prowler swung from the hairless patch of her tail. And the prowler plopped right down in front of them. Plop. Who is it? Chapter 4. Moonlight madness, Bismarck declared. The prowler is a possum, and it just kerplunked right out of the tree. Dawn, Tobin, and Bismarck gathered around the possum. The possum did not move. What's the possum doing? Pardon me, Dawn said to the possum, but the possum did not answer. Perhaps this possum is feeling a bit peaky, Dawn said. Just then the possum popped open one eye. Pop! I'm not feeling peaky, said the possum. I'm feeling fine. I'm just playing possum. That's what we possums do. Tobin was perplexed. Playing possum, Tobin asked. What is that? It is what possums do when we are afraid, the possum said. We lie flat and we do not move. Oh, no, Tobin said, but you don't need to be afraid. We were just collecting palmettos. The possum looked at the three friends. The possum chittered, the possum chattered, and then the possum popped up to her feet. I am Penny, the possum said. The possum stuck out her paw, pleased to meet you. Bismarck took a step forward. Bismarck narrowed one eye. Well, I am Bismarck, Bismarck said, and I'm not pleased to meet you. Oh no, is that a nice thing to say? Chapter 5. Penny's peepers popped wide, but why? Penny asked. I am a pleasant possum. Bismarck put his hands on his hips. No, Penny, you are not, Bismarck said. You are not pleasant. You are peculiar. Ooh, and what does peculiar mean? Different, special? Bismarck, Dawn said. This is not polite. That's right. Well, it's true, Bismarck said. Penny is peculiar. Penny prowls as she pillages. See, Penny has one of my palmettos right there, Bismarck pointed. Bismarck, Dawn said. These palmettos belong to everyone. Bismarck pouted. Well, Penny clucks and Penny clatters, and she chits and she chatters. The way Penny hablos is downright bizarro. What? Dawn raised her eyebrow. Bismarck, do you know someone else who speaks bizarro? I think so. But Bismarck said, what about that peculiar patch? Bismarck pointed to the hairless part of Penny's tail. Dawn smiled gently. She looked down at Bismarck's bald spot. Bismarck, Penny is not the only one with a hairless patch. Yes, but P.U. Bismarck persisted. Penny smells different, and Penny plays dead. That is plenty peculiar. Bismarck, Dawn said. Playing dead is what possums do when they are afraid. It is perfectly normal. Tobin scurried to Penny's side. Penny, I spray a terrible odor when I get scared. Tobin reached for Penny's paw. Bismarck, Dawn said, none of us are exactly alike, but that doesn't make us peculiar. That makes each of us unique. Penny stepped forward. You see, Bismarck, Penny said, I am not peculiar. I am simply a possum, and I am proud. Chapter 6. Bismarck sighed. Bismarck harumphed, but then Bismarck took a deep breath. You are right, Bismarck said. Penny, I owe you an apology. Wow. Bismarck hopped onto a rock. Bismarck raised one arm high, and Bismarck bowed low. Penny, you are not peculiar. You are your own possum, and that's what makes you perfect. Penny smiled and Penny puffed up with pride. It was a superb apology. Bismarck picked up the pomelo. Penny, Bismarck said, would you like to share this pomelo? Penny smiled, and Penny nodded yes. Perfecto, Bismarck said. We will have a pomelo picnic. The end. And here on the back, Tracy Hecht and Josie Yee give us fun facts and pictures about the characters in the book. That's right, and these are nocturnal animals that are up at night, and they are found in different parts of the world. That's right. It makes them all special. And they also have a language glossary that can help you with words you didn't understand, perhaps, or new words that you'd like to know, and in many different languages. Raro, right? Ooh, that means rare. Perfecto means perfect. Orgulloso is pride. Yo hablo, I speak. And único, unique. Be proud to be unique, my friends. Thank you so much to Feebled Film Press